guys, welcome to the live stream. Before we get started, come on in the room, open up your laptop or in your mobile device, grab you something to drink, grab you something to eat, so we can get in here and have a little chit chat. I'll be with y'all in just a minute. Good morning. Hola from the west side. Happy Saturday, happy September. It's September, y'all. I know. I did not come on last night. I'll explain myself. All right, let me come on camera. Happy Saturday, y'all. So, yeah, I just threw something on. I threw something on, made myself some coffee, and jumped on here with y'all. Shouts out to my mod TC, HBCU queen, who came in here last night. Thank you, girl. But I had to push it to this morning. Matter of fact, let me share out that I am live right now. All right. I'm putting it in my community wall. Hey, Mahogany. Happy Saturday. So, I was supposed to come on last night, y'all. I'm going to start this off with the autism life stuff. And let me just turn this music down because I swear, it may not sound loud to y'all, but it's loud as hell to me. And this is not my normal music, and I don't really like this one. Matter of fact, let me change the music. I don't like this one. Yeah, I like that one. And that's better. So it is a holiday weekend, and I shared with my audience, and I've shared on my community wall, that autism life has been autism. It's been autism life. And I've been dealing with some things with my son, still some things that we have to do. But we had several meetings this week to get some services in place for him. And I want to discuss some of the things that are going to now go in place with my son because he had a meltdown at work. And I did a video probably, I want to say, how long ago was the video? 2 weeks ago. I did a video 2 weeks ago. It's RC Autism Moms Chronicle blog 129, where I talk about adult meltdowns. But just for the sake of us talking about it in this video, imagine a temper tantrum that you see in a 2-year-old, but it's being manifested in someone who is an adult. And this is not something that just happens with people on the autism spectrum. Let me just state that. You have people who have mental disorders that will have meltdowns as well. But in autism, it's generally because the person is having difficulty verbally expressing what's triggering them, and it could be something that happened 2 weeks ago, and they're just now processing it, and now they're mad. Or it could be nothing, but the meltdowns can sometimes be where they're just self-injuring or when they lash out at other people. Now, when they're self-injuring, most people don't care, except for us who are the parents. We care about that. But if they lash out at someone else, then other people care. So this is what happened with my son. Now you guys see my son. I'm a tall person. My son is like 6'3", maybe 6'4", and yeah, he's tall, and even though he's lanky, to someone who is small in stature or shorter in stature, that can be intimidating when he's having a meltdown, because it's like he's an entirely different person. So because that happened at work, he was in essence suspended until certain things were put in place for him at work. So we had a meeting. We've had several meetings this week. We had a meeting earlier this week where we did assessment for everyday living services for him. We did an assessment for behavioral services for him. And then he had the millionth, in my opinion, psychological exam done, just to assess that, he still has autism. It hasn't gone away. So we did that. And then, matter of fact, this morning I have to finish, when I get off of here, I have to finish answering a questionnaire for the psychologist, because it's due today. So when I finish this, I'm going to go finish doing that. But we also had a meeting with his job and with his caseworker at the regional center, because I explained to you guys that in California, it's not handled directly within social services for people on the autism spectrum, as far as their caseworkers. Their caseworkers are in what they call regional centers, which are all over the state. The only thing I can say as frustrating as all the stuff that I'm going through with my son, I have him in the best regional center in the entire state, and this is the only regional center that he's ever been in, and if I can help it, will be in as long as we're in this state of California. Um, Nonetheless, we had a meeting yesterday with the job and his caseworker, and they're gonna take him. He's gonna go back in to work, but now he's going to have a one-to-one coach specifically for him. We're also going to have a behaviorist to come out to give them pointers on how to de-escalate if he has a situation at work, and we'll see how that goes. Now, I've still got questions because now he's under something called a 605, and I'm not even sure what a 605 is. I guess it's a program where they go under where they have to have more intense, coaching. I don't know, but I'm gonna find out, and I'll let y'all know when I find out what the heck it is. But needless to say, he doesn't go back to his work program until for another 2 weeks. So he's gonna be home for a month because it's gonna take them that long to get the additional funding in for him to have the behavior specialist. And that's because, this week coming up is a holiday week, and so it won't be able to be posted until Tuesday, which means that it won't be voted on until sometime later next week. And that means that the money won't be dispersed until the following week, which means hence 2 weeks. But there's no money coming out of my pocket for this. I am trying to get his insurance changed, trying to take him, get him on in-home support services money so that I have that money to take care of things that are not covered, that I may have to do for him. So he has that additional money coming in. And yeah, so that's where we are. So that's the Autism Life update. He is away for the weekend. He's chilling with his dad. I'll just tell y'all the most frustrating thing for me is that I still have to co-parent with the person who committed DV on me, which is the reason I'm not with that person. So, but because we have a child who's on the spectrum, I still have to talk to this person. And it's frustrating because it complicates things within my current relationship. Whew, sorry, y'all. Yeah, that's making me upset. But anyway, let's move on. Let's move on to something else. So I'm going to talk a little bit about some of the stuff that I've just been seeing going on in the last few days as we've been, floating around, watching stuff, minding our business, and watching the things that have been happening. So I've been seeing a few things in regards to this Funky Dineva thing, which we spoke about. I spoke about this last week. But it's looking like I don't know. he might Fox Soul might put him off because none of us bought that fake ass apology. I mean, I didn't. Did you? Did you? Oh, and I'm drinking a French vanilla cappuccino. That's why it's so foamy. But I'm wondering what it's going to take for men, just men in general, who are disrespecting women, and specifically women that look like me, to be um not rewarded for this bad behavior, because for some time now they've been being rewarded for the bad behavior, but now it seems to be switching. I don't know. I mean, we've had Fresh and Fit who were demonetized. Thank you, hallelujah, for that, because those two young men were ignorant as hell. And they were being rewarded for bad behavior, and now they're not. So I don't know. Maybe they should go back to the jobs that they had. I mean, I think one worked for the feds in what, cybersecurity or something, and then the other one worked in IT as well, but not for the feds. Maybe they should go back to working for IT, or in IT, doing what they were doing before, because you guys went too far. And the crazy thing is that you don't see that you went too far. You don't see that y'all went too far. But we still have people around here who are listening to a deceased person's commentary, and I'm not going to even say rest in peace, rest in piss, Kevin Samuels, because he left madness behind, and we still have these people who are listening to the foolishness that came out of his mouth. And they don't even understand that listening to his rhetoric, or listening to the rhetoric of the Kevin Samuelites, is going to have them alone forever. And they're going to be potentially end up like Kevin himself. Yeah, like Kevin himself. With some strange woman. Basically alone. Now, I don't understand how someone who is not in a relationship can advise people about being in a relationship. I don't care if you've been married, or you were in a relationship. If you are not currently in one, why are you even giving anyone advice? But we have that going on all over here on YouTube. All over here. And now let me just talk about something that's tied into this, that's in these YouTube streams. So, most of us in the Black sector know Danini, and I guess her estranged husband at this point, Warren. And we saw this situation um, play out this last week on these YouTube streets, where basically all their business, or at least a lot of it, in regards to their marriage, came out, and we now know that they are not together. They're probably not going to get back together, and it was a whole situation. I say this because we know that Warren was on here listening to the teachings of Kevin Samuels, and he was, I guess, I don't know, not being the husband that he should have been. Matter of fact, from what Danini is expressed, this dude is dusty. Apparently, he has a liking for for the party favors, and it seems to be a serious issue with the party favors. And the party favors is basically what broke their marriage up. Although there was plenty from what she was saying that she better than me. That's all I can say. She better than me. Because there's no way in hell that I would have done that. The nigga ain't out here trying to get a job. He just home on YouTube all damn day and night. And then he has a child, not your children, but he has a child of his own that he barely sees. And I guess since he don't have a job, he doesn't. Her mom ain't getting no child support either. Okay, so this is who she was with, and I guess she got tired of it, and they ain't together no more. Now he left, but she's not letting him back in. Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like, why do men leave and think that this is the dewdrop in? Marriage is not a dewdrop in. You don't get to come and go as you please. You don't get to come and go as you please in a real relationship. But okay. Like I said, she's better than me, because there's no way in hell I would have put up with what she put up with. I mean, because apparently she was taking care of everything. And he was like throwing her a couple of dollars here and there on groceries. And it wasn't even that much. Now, I can tell you, groceries are expensive as hell. And the price of groceries is just going up and up and up. It ain't coming down. It ain't coming down. All right, I gotta change my headsets. Sorry, y'all. Because I'm also listening to YouTube. I gotta make sure it's playing right on YouTube. So she's paying for everything. This ninja wasn't paying for nothing, but he up in your house. Y'all married? Girl, I know that's not how NOLA girls do. I know that. Now I'm not from NOLA, but all my first cousins are. All but one of my girl first cousins is from NOLA. And from what I see of the women that I see, they they kept. Them girls kept. Dude is working. She work if she want to. That's the ones that I know. Now my cousins, they all got jobs, but their husbands is working men. Because if they wasn't, they wouldn't be their husbands. Yeah. Yeah. I, I can say the same thing for me. If you're not working and you're not retirement age, so you're not retired, and your fixed income thing, no, we're not gonna be married if you don't have no damn job. The F? Mm-mm. So she was better than me on that, but you know, obviously she loved him, and she probably still does, but she's over it. So I don't know if they met on YouTube, or I don't even know. All I know is that relationships that are plastered on this platform, they don't seem to fare very well. Relationships that are not on this platform, like, y'all don't know what's going on in my relationship, and I'm not going to be, and you will never know, because I'm not going to share all of that. That's none of your business. This not a relationship channel. you know but I'm just saying, those who get on here and their relationship is on here, yeah, that's don't fare it well, because I see, have y'all noticed that you don't hear too much about Sister George and Curlin's relationship anymore? Like, it's like you don't hear nothing about that. Nothing. And I believe the other little girl that be on there with her, Concrete Rose, I believe she got married. We don't hear nothing about that. There's other people on here, like I said, y'all seen evidence of my relationship a sprinkle of times. A sprinkle. Like, there's a couple of videos, a handful, that my dude is in. Y'all see my son almost every time I come live, except if he's not home, because this channel was started about him and me being his caregiver and autism life. And he comes on camera because he wants to come on camera, and he wants y'all to see him. And anybody who is low enough to get on here and talk about adults on the spectrum, well, F you. That's where we are. So, but unless you are a vlogging channel, and even if you are a vlogging channel, unfortunately, this is not the place that you can share everything because people will try to dox you and affect you in your real life. Which takes me to the next topic that's been swirling around on these YouTube streets this week with people taking folks to court. We had, I believe on Monday of this week, we had a case in Atlanta that was on YouTube, but the Atlanta courts have snatched that video down now, so it's no longer on YouTube. Between Mink Mob, who I'm going, is a member of Delta Sigma Theta. She's my soror, and Coolin for the crew, Coolin with the crew. Whose channel I also support. Over that fight that they had in the summer, because it was filed. One of them, I'm sure, I think it was me, filed a report. And so Coolin did not show up to court. I don't know what happened. I don't know if Mink signed for the warrant so that she'll get arrested. I don't know. But again, that issue shouldn't even happen. They took an argument they were having online and took it offline. And these are two grown women, both who have children. And they out here fighting about some YouTube BS. It's just stupid. It's just dumb. They could both be over there just doing their content because both of them have legitimate content that they could be doing. But no, they doing this stuff. And these young ladies, I believe, are like kind of Mo 3 sector, or at least that's how they were introduced to the rest of us. When Mo 3 merged and purged with us. They're just trying to throw all the black people together, y'all. Don't y'all realize that? Anyway, and then on Tuesday, we had, I would say, what I would call beef black sector, because Misunderstood, better known as MU, was involved with that, and Misunderstood has come through I guess she calls herself sobriety sector now, but she's danced in the beef sector, and she's danced in black sector, and she's danced over there in the conscious community. She's kind of gone around. Okay, and the female Kiki versus the male Kiki was Ken Nola. The female Kiki, who was beef sector, and they went to court here in California over, I believe it was cyber stalking, but from my understanding, Misunderstood did not prove her case, and it was dismissed, but it was dismissed without prejudice, which means she can refile. And I don't know if she's going to or not. But then, that was the talk of the town. And then we up here talking about what each other look like in court. Like court is a fashion show. None of y'all, as Just Kimmy pointed out, were in court attire, because when you go to court, you're supposed to be in business attire or business casual attire, but in the business realm. Okay, business realm. And yeah, whatever all y'all had on was not. None of y'all were that. And the fact that y'all were on there uh judging each other's clothes and the audience was judging clothes is strict foolishness. It was just dumb. Okay. It didn't even make no sense. Didn't even make no sense. And what was the point of that? Is my question. But now, let me. I think I'm gonna have to change devices. I think I'm gonna have to change. Let me see. I don't know. Okay. Okay, I think I'm good. I think I'm good. At least for a minute. All right. And then there was a gentleman involved in this whole shenanigans. You know, uh, Don Cato, DK, whatever, who's like my age, and he doing stupid-ish, going between two women, whether you say you were or not, sir. And I use the term "sir" loosely, because Ninja, I'm older than you, and I'm just like shaking my freaking head. And you, although you say you're 59, you look like you 69. So I don't know what you've been doing, but you look 10 years older than you say you are. I'm gonna need to see that driver's license for you to prove that you are only 59. I'm gonna need you to do that for me. I'm gonna need you to do that. But yeah, and in the end of him jumping on just Kimmy's platform, did 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 any of us figure out what his stand was? He never admitted whether he was with Misunderstood or whether he was with Lady Snoop. And Lady Snoop, girl, why'd you take your butt out to Riverside County? This didn't have nothing to do with you. That looked kind of stalkerish. It ain't have nothing to do with you, girl. Not a damn thing. Not a goddamn thing. But there you were. I mean, you say you done with him. She says she's done with him. We'll see. Because this been going on for quite some time. And Ninja can't be all that. I mean, no one is saying that he has some huge eggplant going on, or that he's like an Energizer bunny, because I'm sure he's not at age 59, allegedly his age. So, I mean, rumor has it that the experience is so. I mean, I wouldn't deal with no little runt like that, but y'all know. And yeah, you know, I still attract men that are younger than me. I mean, my dude's younger than me, and I have no problem with that. I'm good. I mean, what's a 65-year-old man gonna do for me? Can't an old man handle this? Can an old man handle this? Anyway, but the fact that both of these young ladies were on here, uh, basically going back and forth over this, Regin, stop it. And he took no accountability for ish. Not nada. Nunca. Nunca. Never took accountability. Sorry, y'all. Y'all know I'm right now because I'm trying to get my Spanish in. I'm trying to get my Spanish back to not being Spanglish. Yeah, I may be slipping between English and Spanish on y'all. But yeah, like, what the F? I mean, what was that about? You just wanted, only thing he wanted to get on and disclaim was the fact that he wanted it to be known that he did not like guy on guy skin flicks while he was having relations, that he was not into that. Don't nobody care, and don't nobody believe you, dude. It's okay if that's really what you into. Maybe you know that's your fantasy of doing something strange. But clearly, none of this went the way you wanted it to go. And you were only interested in clearing up that you weren't into that. But you didn't clear up that you were going in between these two young ladies. And I call them young ladies because they're both over 10 years younger than me. You know, they're both, you know, in their 40s. I don't care. I don't know. Maybe Snoop might still be in her late 30s, but I think she's over 40. I do. I don't know. And I know that MU is in her 40s. I know she is. So, with that being said, you know, they're still younger to me. And they were definitely younger than him if he's 59. Although I think he's older than he's saying it. Let me stop. Maybe you're 60s baby and not a 50s baby like I think. And I'm just being shady. But this was stupid. When are women gonna stop fighting over an effing man? Stop fighting each other over some effing man. That ain't worth it. And I'm sure that you know, y'all never gonna be friends. I'm not expecting y'all to be friends. But stop fighting each other. Stop coming after each other. This is just stupid and it looks pathetic. Just yeah. X him out of the picture. Move on. Both of y'all move on with your freaking life. Let this Regin go. Let him go. Let him go. Now, I've been kind of like avoiding talking about, you know, the Erica Mena stuff going on, and then the stuff going on over here with Fallon, and but I got a few minutes, so let's talk about that. And Erica, anything that happens to you, girl, you putting it on yourself at this point. Because that situation that happened between you and Spice should have never happened, and definitely shouldn't have happened on camera. And seeing as is that all of our New York friends have educated us on you Latinos from the Bronx and how y'all come at anybody who look like, whether they just blackity black or whether they Afro Latino. And y'all say some funky stuff. But girl, calling Spice a monkey of any kind, I don't care, blue monkey, purple monkey, pink monkey, it don't matter. It's because you said monkey, girl. And you know, you're a Scorpio, you ain't stupid. You know exactly what the F you were doing. So now we have this other stuff that, happened this week. It's a distraction where you were out there showing your behind in the Atlanta streets because you don't know how to hold your alcohol, and you act the effing fool every time that you literally had to have security guards put paws on you to get you under control because you were up there jumping like a little mangy monkey your damn self on the furniture. We saw the tapes. Zell and Bambi should have just let your ass go to jail. Sleep it off. They shouldn't have gone to jail with you. You don't even deserve a good friend that go down with you like that. And girl, you are a mother. Bambi, so are you. Y'all both got kids. And you out in the club showing your behind and getting arrested for unruly conduct. I don't know what the purpose of that ish was, but Bambi, I think you need to choose your friends better. Zell, you too. I think y'all need to stop effing with this woman. You know, I was about to call her something else. It's Saturday morning though, so let me roll it back. Because she got issues. That shouldn't be your friend. That shouldn't be your friend. Let me turn my chair around. so that I don't blend back into the green screen. Y'all like this green screen? I like this one. Let me see. I have another one that I might change it to. Hold on. Hold on. There. Yeah, there we go. I just changed it a little. Yeah, so we're in a different room. Yeah, now we're in the living room with the purple couch. Oh, behind my purple chair. Yeah. So yeah, I guess yeah, some of it is blending in. I don't know. It's weird, but that's my opinion on the whole Erica Mina situation. Now, Fallon girl, y'all remember Fallon from the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and how we thought that Portia Williams, you know, now Gabadio, was trying to steal Fallon's husband. Nah, Fallon was already doing everything in her power to destroy that entire situation herself. And we were thinking that Simon was the narcissist, but no, she was the narcissist. And she went and got pregnant with the pool boy, who she's now spun off from, and now he's trying to figure out how he can get his child from her. Good luck with that one, dude. Good luck with that one, Jalen. But now she is with Pleasure P from Pretty Ricky. And now y'all saw how this Regin was acting when he was on Love and Hip Hop Miami. How he was flexing between multiple women. And now he's with Fallon. Do y'all think she may have her karma now with this dude? Because there's being things said about him being a short eyes. With his own relative, niece, I believe, niece or cousin's child or something, allegedly. And this is who Fallon picks to be with, and now have her child. Girl. Now I'm about to get off here because I got to go do some stuff for my son. But I may come back on later on tonight or today, do another pop-up. We ain't got no outro. There is no outro. At least there's an intro. But I'll probably be back later on. I'll probably do another pop-up a little later on. I don't know. Am I freezing on you? Am I freezing on y'all? Okay. No, I guess it's just on my end. All right. That means it's time for me to get off here because I'm not wireless. I am I am I'm plugged in. The Ethernet cable is in the computer. So that means this StreamYards is tripping right now. All right. I know that I came on early and most of my folks are gonna catch this on the replay. Catch it on the replay, y'all. Give me a smash, and leave your girl a super thanks or a cash app as $BC the purple diva. And well, you know how to leave the super thanks. You can just leave it in the comment section. Anyway, you guys, I'm out of here. I will try to come back on later today or tomorrow, because this is a 3-day weekend. So, and it's the beginning of September. It is Labor Day weekend. My son will be back on Monday. So when I go live on Monday, he'll be around. But until the next time, I'll see you guys. Peace and blessings from the West Side. I'm out, you guys. Peace. See y'all later. Bye.